Today we're gonna go through a March whiskey store haul video. You guys love these type of videos, and you know I like going over them, but I'm always on the fence. But let's get into it. I'm excited. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me. Boom, boom, here on the Whiskey Corner. Really appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video, checking out the channel. You know what I've noticed about this background? I need some more lights. So I think that's gonna be a project that I do now that I have a little bit more time on my hands. But yeah. Definitely a project that I'm gonna have to start doing. I'm gonna need Jason from Whiskey Therapy's help on that, but yeah, need more lighting. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by, checking out the video, and checking out the channel. We're doing a whiskey store haul video. You guys love these types of videos. I'm always on the fence because two things, right? One, it shows me kind of that I spent a lot of money, that I was a little irresponsible with my money, but to be fair, I did do a lot of traveling and I had some good opportunities that I could not pass up. So that, you know, that is one thing. By the way, neighbor is getting their roof done across the street, so you might hear some like trucks in the background. Fair warning. Anyways, so yeah, we bought a few. I think we have like 18 bottles here, so that's a lot. So let's get into it. Before I do, we're gonna do two things. First, yeah. Inaugural cheers. Cheers. That is good. It's a little hot at the top, but it's still so freaking good. Wow. And that is my first pour for today. So yeah, that hit a little different, but hit good. We're gonna go over what that is in a second. But I also wanted to talk about the live stream that I have coming up. It's on April 25th, this Thursday coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern. It is a 3-year anniversary extravaganza plus a 2,500 subscriber giveaway. So definitely join that live stream, be a subscriber, live in the continental 48 states, be over 21, and you will get a chance to win one of the cool bottles that we're going to give away. E.H. Taylor Small Batch, Baby Saz, Weller, Special Reserve, Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond. So definitely be on the lookout, plus a special sample that I'm gonna give off. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And I hope that I'm able to see you there. Secondly, by the way, going back to the two things that I don't like about these videos is that I don't want you guys to think this is a flex, right? By no means am I flexing. I am just showing off. I'm just showing you what I bought, right? Maybe you can get some of these, maybe you can't, but at least you know that they are out there and you will have the opportunity at some point to be able to buy some of these, right? So there's a lot of special bottles here. I'm gonna leave two for the end, but all the other ones I'm just gonna tell you about it as they come. So let's get into it because I don't want this to be such a long video, but we got a few to get through. I'm gonna start off with the ones that I purchased here in Florida for St. Patrick's Day. So if you guys didn't see that live stream, go and check it out. I'll put it here or here. We did a live stream about comparing and reviewing different, we did a blind taste actually of Irish whiskeys. And this was one of the whiskeys that I was able to buy for March for that live stream, and there's a yellow spot 12. This cost me only like 120 bucks, something like that, but it was cool to get because I've never had a bottle. I've had the green before, but I liked it, but all the other spots have like kind of eluded me, or I just didn't want to spend the money. But I did spend the money on that, and it was a good spend because that is pretty good. Now for jumping a little bit to what bottle that I won, because shout out to Drizzo over there at Drizzle Nation. He had a live stream charity event for his employees because they needed a little bit of aid and help from the community. So I gave some money into that raffle, and I was able to win a bottle from RJ the Fed. So shout out to RJ the Fed. I'll put both their links here and here so that you can go check out their channels. But RJ the Fed submitted a bottle, well, a few bottles. This is one of the ones that he gave to that charity, and this is Cumberland Falls. So it is 86 proof, never heard of it, but hey, I'll open it, maybe put it up against like a Hancock's Reserve or something like that, see what it's all about. But that is cool that I won something. When you know, for charity, you don't really expect anything, but it's cool when you win something. So shout out to them. Great guys. Go and check them out. Now, MDP Liquors 2.0, that is one of my favorite liquor stores here in the North Tampa area. Shout out to TJ over there. Awesome guy. I was able to get a Larceny A124 over there, and it was like 65, 70 bucks, something like that. Still a good price. And you know, I have a love and hate relationship with Larceny. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. Overall, I don't like Larceny, but some batches I do like, and this was one of those batches. I actually tasted it at Jason over there at Whiskey Therapy's house, and it was good. So when I saw that TJ had that, I had to pick one up, especially at that price. It wasn't like the crazy $100 prices that you see in a lot of places. So that was really good. Now, I also did go by Winthrop Liquors. Now, Winthrop Liquors is a cool liquor store. One, they treat everybody like family there. Shout out to Sam, my boy over there, and the whole Winthrop Liquor crew, because they are great people. And they have an event coming up on the 23rd, so definitely be on the lookout for that. That's actually this week. So, yeah, if you're in the Tampa area, go check out Winthrop Liquors. I believe they have a Yellowstone event for a Yellowstone pick. So I was able to get one of their store picks because they had a short barrel event, and that was the Bee's Knees 3 store pick from Winthrop Liquors. Now, I've never seen anybody do a store pick of Bee's Knees 3, so that is awesome, and I had to pick that up. So shout out to them, shout out to Short Barrel as well, and that was really cool. That was like 110 bucks around there, something like that. And then also that day, I was able to pick up this because I've never seen it before, and I was interested in it. This is Hella Corn from Obtainium Whiskey, and this is kind of like mellow corn, but it's 127.2 proof. Yeah, 127.2 proof. So it's a lot proofier than mellow corn, and it's a good pour. I'm gonna do a review on that for you guys so that you guys can see. I also, let me see, anything else here? Yeah, I also, all right, so I did some trips, and I was able to pick up a 10-year-old cast strength rye from Jacksonville, and it was a Total Wine there. It was the last one on the shelf. It is an old Overholt, again, cast strength, 10-year. I'm not gonna say my thoughts about it now because I am about to put out a review on it, but definitely go and check out that review. This is definitely an interesting pour. So yeah, I'll just allude to that. So go check out that review. I put it out this week. All right, so I did a lot more traveling. I went out to Kentucky with the North Tampa Bottle Club crew. Awesome people. I'll put their Instagram link there so you guys can go check them out, follow them as well, and MDP Liquor and MDP Liquor 2.0. So Kevin and TJ over there, awesome guys. I really appreciate being part of the whole experience. Really cool that they invited me to do these picks with them. We did a Rebel pick and an Elijah Craig barrel proof pick. There are a few videos that are about to come out for that trip. You guys already could have seen one at Neat Bottle Shop, so go check that out. And I was able to buy something there at Neat Bottle Shop, and it was a Blanton's Black. Oh yeah, I never thought I was gonna be able to find one of these at a good price locally in the US, because this is a Japanese release, but this was 150 bucks, and I was able to taste it before I bought it, so This was really freaking good. I'm excited that I was able to get that. Again, go check out Neat Bottle Shop and Tasting Room. I'll put the link up here and here of my video about it. But that was cool that I was able to get that. But I was able to get a lot of different things in Kentucky. One of them was a potential to buy something online, but I'll get to that one at the end. But I did pass by a few of the distilleries, one of the distilleries being Michter's, and I didn't do the tour there, but they were selling this in their store, and this is the Barrel Strength Bourbon. This is 107.8 proof? Yeah, 107.8 proof. I love the toasted rye barrel strength that I have back here, and I was definitely looking for a bourbon. I was looking for the 10-year, but you know what? I'm not gonna shut that one down. I'm glad that I was able to purchase that. So I think that costs like 100, 120 bucks around there. So definitely excited for that. I was also able to pass by another store. I don't remember the name of the store, but I got this Wheel Horse cigar blend. Now, I've seen Wheel Horse around here, the regular one, and I've never been like really compelled to actually buy any of them. But when I saw a cigar blend, I was like, okay, I'm all about the cigar blend. Let me definitely get that. So that was pretty cool. And then I was able to also get these bad boys. We passed by Old Forester, and you might know where I'm going with this. We had a tour, so I'll get into that more when you see my my video of the Old Forester tour. But with the tour, you were able to get one or two, so you were able to get up to two, and I got two, of the Old Forester 117. Oh yeah, this is the High Angels Share Batch 3, and this is freaking amazing. This is what I am drinking right now. They were 60 bucks, so I guess 120 bucks for a 750 mil, but this is a 2 bottles of 375, so you know, you do the math. And this is what I'm drinking, so yeah, definitely a really good buy there, and I'm happy that I was able to get two of them, because you know, it is what it is. When are you ever going to see one of those? Only unless you go to the distilleries, and even at that, sometimes they don't have them available. So I was definitely happy for that. Now, I came back, and then my kids had spring break, so we went up to North Georgia. Now, because I spent some money already, I was really tight on, or really on a budget about spending more money in Georgia. So I didn't really do that much hunting. I did buy a few things, but not as much as I normally would have. And one of those things that I did, that I was able to purchase, was this peg leg porker. Oh yeah. So I've seen these around. I've seen people talking about them. Seen them everywhere when me and Dave went over to the Jack Daniels distillery in Tennessee. And I was always interested. And for 48 bucks, I definitely purchased this, and I was like, oh hell yeah, that's coming home with me. I then also was searching for Josh a bottle that he wanted. He was actually looking for a Jack Daniels 10 batch 3, and he wanted to see if I could find it over there in Georgia, which I didn't find it, but I did find myself, and he already had a 12, Jack Daniels 12, and this is the batch 2. So yeah, the one that came out this year. I tasted this at a Brown-Forman tasting, and it was really good. I've never had a 12 bottle before, so really happy that I was able to purchase this. And I think I paid like $135, $140 for it, so a little bit higher than their MSRP, but not as high as where I've seen in a lot of places, right? I've seen that for like over $250, I believe, $300, $350 sometimes. So I was happy to get it for that price. Then on my way back down, I met with a really awesome subscriber, James. I'm not gonna say your last name, but James, as I was passing back through Florida in the Villages, he hit me up and he wanted to trade a bottle with me. And he said that he had this special bottle. And I was like, are you sure you wanna do that? He said, yes. So we traded bottles, and he was able to get me a Thomas H. Handy. Oh yes, I was ecstatic about this, guys. And no, I'm not gonna selling any of these. I'm not trading any of these. These are to pop. So yeah, essentially this cost me 200 bucks, which is kind of a little bit more than what they go for, but it's a bottle that I already had, right? So I spent those $200 a long time ago. So yeah, this is 124.9 proof. And I don't know if this is this year's release or last year's. Actually, it says L23, so this is this year's or 23's release. So I was happy to get that. Thank you so much, James. You are awesome. And thank you for being a subscriber and reaching out to me. So yeah, that concludes the Georgia trip because I was coming back from Georgia. MDP Liquors and North Tampa Bottle Club had a few events actually. So one of the events was a short barrel release event where they released the new short barrel cigar batch. Oh yeah, the cigar batch. And this is awesome, guys. If you guys have not picked this up, you need to, because this is really good. So they released this, MDP Liquors did, and then at the same time we released one of the picks that we did at Short Barrel. So definitely go check out that video here or here, because it was a really good video as well, and it was a really good pick. This is called Breakfast, and it is a Old Fourth Distillery double cask finished. It's a bourbon finished in ex-maple cask, selected by North Tampa Bottle Club and MDP Liquors. So this is awesome. Very excited about this, and yeah, definitely looking forward to popping that. I tasted it over there when we did the pick, and it was amazing. So when we pop that, that's gonna be crazy amazing as well. The North Tampa Bottle Club also did a charity event for one of our admins and members, Scott. He had some health issues, so we did a big raffle charity event, and I scored pretty big in that event, right? I donated a few bottles. Also, I gave to the charity or to the raffle, and I was able to win a baby Saz, so a Sazerac rye, but the obviously the cheap $30 one, and I was able to also win a Bowman Brothers small batch. So that was actually pretty freaking cool. Also, I'm telling you, I scored big. I was able to get a JackDaniels 10 batch 3. This was awesome. I appreciated that I was able to win that and get one of those. So I have a batch 1, a batch 2, and now a batch 3 of the 10. So definitely gonna put them up against each other. Sorry for the cough. But yeah, that was a really cool event and a really cool charity. Again, with charity, you don't expect to win anything, but it's really cool when you do. So definitely excited about that. And I think that gets us down to our last 2 bottles. Special bottles. Well, there were a lot of special bottles here, but these 2 are dear to my heart. So Party Liquors put out a store pick of a Buffalo Trace bourbon. Yeah, you might know where I'm going with this. I was able to get a Stag Junior store pick from Party Liquors. There we go. Boom. And this is 132.7 proof. I was so ecstatic about this because it was awesome that I was able to get that. And thank you to Dave and Mike from the North Tampa Bottle Club for putting me on for that. Because without them, I wouldn't have been able to get there at a good time to actually be able to purchase one of them, because they were just like flying off the shelves. So yeah, definitely happy for that. And lastly, I got a ABC Vault email while I was in Kentucky, and shout out to Kevin actually, because he was like, hey, check your email and refresh. And me and JP over there at Proof and Bottle, go check him out on Instagram. We got the chance and we purchased, so he got his own, I got my own, for $120. MSRP, guys, are close to it. A William LaRue Weller. Oh yes, I was like, what? I was so excited about this. This is probably, other than my George T. Stagg over there, this is probably the second bottle that I've been happy as hell to purchase. And I believe this is a 22 because it says L222. So I believe that's a 2022, but I don't care. It's 124.7 proof. Definitely excited about this. We're gonna pop that sometime in the future. But yeah, that is amazing, guys. So this is my store haul for March. Let me know what were some notable bottles that you purchased in March. Let me know what you guys thought about the bottles that I had the ability to purchase, and comment below. Love talking back and forth with you guys. Please do me some favors. First one is subscribe, because that will really help me out. We're trying to get 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'm gonna be giving away a special bottle if we can get there. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Please like or dislike this video. Check out the Patreon in the description. $3 a month at the very minimum will get you in to become a patron, and you'll get some perks with some samples that might or might not be some of the bottles that are here. Lastly, please check out the live stream that I have coming up, April 25th, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there, and go and win some bottles. It's gonna be a good time. Lastly, I want you to enjoy that whiskey, because I'm gonna enjoy this Old Forester 117. Thank you, guys. Cheers.